guys, good morning. First day as a qualified midwife on the ward. I woke up to some positive, encouraging messages from some friends, which was nice. I don't know how I feel, but I just need to get into the day and get into it, do you know what I mean? Like Nike says, just do it. So yeah, I'm going there open-minded. I was just reading Ecclesiastes, and it speaks about in chapter 3 there being a time for everything, and now is my time to learn, to grow, to flourish, to die to myself and be born again in a way. And one of my friends was like, this is not a job, it's a calling. So I just need to remember that and give it my best. I don't know what to feel, but I know I was just thinking about it so much to the point that in my dream I was on the ward and I was working with the obstetric nurse. Don't think that's gonna happen. I think I was just dreaming about that, but because of nerves maybe, or just not know what to expect. But I'm on the labour ward and I just pray that all is well with the person I'm looking after, and I pray that I'm just working with a nice person. But I'll keep you guys posted about the day as much as I can. I won't lie to you, right now I'm doing a bit of reading. I made notes about everything I learned on the labour ward, so I'm just looking over it. It's birth. Labour is such a big thing, don't know what to expect, but it's just kind of refreshing my memory a little bit. New mercies every morning. I'm a benefit boy. You treat me like you're a child in the world. Jesus, you're taking care of me. I need to testify. Jesus is taking care of me. Alright guys, I'm gonna make my way. Just had some breakfast, had some oats. I don't even eat at this time, but I don't want to be hungry. And then, yeah, I've got my Crocs, I've got my bag, I've got pens, I've got my Percepti booklet. I think that's all I need. And yeah, gonna get some praise from my mum and my dad, and then be at work. Jesus is taking care of me. Jesus is looking after me. Jesus is watching over me. I'm shining. Because Jesus is taking care of me. Favor all around. Jesus is taking care of me. Everything is working out for my good. Jesus is taking care of me. Fighting my battles. Hey guys, I'm tired. I haven't done this long day thing in ages, but I'll give you all the details. It's been a great day. Yo, my people, I don't know why I'm so tired. Like, my eyes were literally watering at work, but I'm on my break. I'm going home because I didn't really bring lunch. I don't live too far, which is great, so I'm going home to have something to eat. Then I'm going to step out because I need to go and sort out my uniform. If you saw my previous vlog, my uniform was too big, so I need to go and get a smaller size in the tunic. Today has been beautiful. I'm working with someone who's lovely. She's not like extremely sweet, like she's not gonna, if I flop at something, she'll let me know. So I wrote down the wrong time for something. She was like, you gotta get your timings right. But I like it, like she's honest and she's pushing me. I'm even working independently to an extent. I know supernumerary is not supposed to completely be like that, but it's actually good for me finding things by myself. And yeah, so I'm on the labour ward, but I'm in the induction bay, which is good for me because I don't have much experience in that field, in that area. So I'm learning all about how the induction process works. And essentially what happens is you have a lady who's either on the list or she comes in for an induction, and to ask her how she's doing, find out a bit more about her pregnancy, make sure you go through her history before even check-in, before you bring her in. So then I'll do some observations on her and I'll do a CTG and just see how baby's also doing. And then from there I will speak to her. Throughout all of this, I'll speak to her about, does she know what induction is, why we do it, why does she think she's getting induced, and we'll speak to her about the process. It's difficult to say exactly what's going to happen because it depends on, after examining her, where she's at. So apologies, I had to cut it there. I went home from my break and now I'm on my way back. So yes, so if her cervix is dilated enough for us to just break the waters and move on, and hopefully after breaking the waters then contractions will start to occur and then she can go into labour naturally. That is the one process. If we can break the waters and contractions aren't occurring,
I think it's a 4-hour gap. I may be wrong. Check your hospital guidelines. I need to check mine. If contractions are not occurring, then we may start her on the hormone drip called Synto in the UK. And if there's not enough space to break her waters, we will move on to inserting a pessary. So it's either going to be a tampon or a tablet. In the UK it's called Propez, and that is used to ripen the cervix, so just to make the cervix softer, to open up the cervix a bit, and hopefully also contractions may begin to occur. And what I've seen a lot today is something called Dilapan. So Dilapan is not like a tampon. Dilapan is using rods. Right guys, sometimes I have to use Snapchat for better lighting, it was a bit dark. But yes, Dilapan is using rods, and I think we do a maximum of 4 rods in the hospital that I'm in. And we've put in these rods in order to help open up the cervix. This is a non-hormonal process as well. I haven't seen this since I was in my first year as a student midwife, so that was very interesting to see. But apart from that, it's been CTGs, it's been observations, and yeah, I'm learning so much. I've got a list of things to go over. I need to go over nice guidelines and know when, like, for example, to give antibiotics, because there's someone who's also what we call group B strep. I've got loads of videos on those, so you can check those out. That's the bacteria in the vagina, and when we should be given that medication. Additionally, I had someone on this. I need to go over CTGs because I was told to take someone off the CTG. I had a bad feeling about it, and I did it anyway. I shouldn't have. I should have just gone to get someone to come and have a look and help, but it was fine. We just put her on again. The woman needed to use the toilet, so it was fine, but I just had little variability. So on a CTG trace, I'm hopefully going to put one here. We need it to be up and down, up and down, up and down, because that's how we know everything is okay. If there's little variability, there may be an issue, but it may also be that baby's sleeping, so it depends. Lighting's going bad again, but I'm heading back after my break, and yeah, that's my day so far. I'll keep you posted on the rest. Hey guys, I survived my first day. Number 1 day. I'm gonna use this for the thumbnail. One. First day as a qualified midwife. I can't believe it. Glory to God. The whole process, the whole day was God ordained. It was beautiful. I'm on the labor ward, but God made it so that I would be on the induction bay working with a midwife who's been a midwife for 20 years, who was giving me the lowdown on everything and who was just teaching me a lot. She was very direct, correcting me, and it was awesome. And I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to fail at things. I'm ready to not know things, but I'm ready to learn and grow and just seize the opportunity. As my friend said to me today, this is a calling over a job. So I know that I'm here, it's God ordained, and yes, beautiful, going to be amazing. So I haven't changed much since I was a student. I still got a whole load of notes, writing down everything so I remember things. But yeah, I'm no longer a student. There's less things that I probably can say that I did share as a student. Of course, all information is confidential, but I'm just not going to speak as much about the people I was looking after. I'm just going to share what I learned. So Prostin is kind of like a gel that we put at the cervix, around the cervix, and that is in order to help soften the cervix. And after we've done this, we're supposed to do a vaginal examination in 6 hours. Propez can be a tablet or a tampon, which we put at the cervix area as well, and that can be present for 24 hours. The protocol at my trust is to administer antibiotics 4-hourly for women with group B strep, GBS. When women have had inductions, they've had their CTG monitoring, they are free to do what they like. We would encourage them to mobilize, to go on a birthing ball, walk up and down stairs, go for a walk, and just do the best that they can to mobilize and stay hydrated to help the process as well, to help baby descend. I did have a lady with vasa previa, and this is essentially where some of the vessels of the placenta are passing over the cervix. So we had her in monitoring whether she was bleeding or not. If the woman has a penicillin allergy, then it won't be penicillin, but 3 grams that we put into 100 mils of saline or 0.9% sodium chloride. And then after that, 4 hourly, we give doses of 1.5 grams. And the way that they do the medication, you may not be able to give 1.5 grams. You will have to do some maths and add it up and do a subtraction as well. So it gets a bit complicated, but it's not too hard. I think I mentioned as well, I saw Dilapan administered a few times today. So you use the speculum, you place the speculum in so they can see the cervix properly, and then you will insert the Dilapan rods. This stays in for 6 to 12 hours. And 2 more things, because I don't want to make this too long. Always get the woman to use the toilet before you start the C.G. or before maybe the doctor's coming to do a scan, before a scan. And lastly, mistake I made today, don't take the C.G. off if it's getting quiet. So even if the C.G. was fine, if it's getting quiet, there's reduced variability, don't take it off straight away. But I don't want to make this too long. That is my first day as qualified midwife. Let me know what you think, what you've taken away. What I want to do is just go over the guidelines some more. And I wasn't on the labour ward, but I learned a lot about just listening to what's happening around as well. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a comment, you like, and you subscribe, and check out this video over here where I just detail the process of induction. So I'm thinking about induced induction. Well, my first week, this is my first day on the ward, but induction regarding training. So check out this video to find out more about that. Bye.